Today, my current event is on the Croydon cat killer. The vocabulary to my current event are Croydon, which is a large town in South London, M25, a 117-kilometer motorway that circles almost all of London. The reason why the arrows are pointed to cat killer is because the killings first started in Croydon, but then changed to M25 cat killer because the killings were starting to be outside of the town. The groups that are involved are Snarl, South Norwood Animal Rescue and Liberty, the MET Police, which stands for Metropolitan Police Service, and RSPCA, the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. This is a map of London. It shows the registered killings of animals throughout September 2015 and November 2017. As you can see, the killings have increased as time went by, and over 200 animals have been killed. A detective sergeant from the MET Police Service, Andy Cullen, says that cats are probably targeted because they are associated with the feminine, and because of that, the killer can't deal with a woman or women who are troubling him. This is a very bad thing if it is true, because if the killer gets bored of killing animals, he could move on to actual people. Examples of these kinds of people are Jeffrey Dahmer, a cannibal, and the students who did the Columbine High School shooting, which all have abused animals before. The animals killed by the Croydon cat killer uses a method of luring the animals outside of their homes with bait such as wet food, fish, or sometimes other dead animals. Then the killer hits the animals in the back of the head with a blunt item, causing them to die. Finally, he starts mutilating them by decapitation or removing the legs or tails, sometimes both. Snarl has been helping out with the investigation, which is called Operation Takahe. They have been rewarding £4,000 since 2015 and has raised it up to $10,000 because of the increase of killings. On their website, they have a section dedicated to asking questions about the cat killer and how to contact them. The MET Police does not share much information, but has released a document of questions and answers on their website for people who want to know more about the cat killings. What I'll show you next is a video by BBC News.
We're following two people on the trail of the so-called Croydon cat killer.
We've been investigating since September.
Boudica and Tony run an animal rescue service in Croydon, but now their entire life is focused on catching someone they believe may be killing cats across London and beyond.
We are both determined to catch this guy.
What's your name?
Tom.
This is the first time cameras have filmed them working, and the calls they follow up come in at any time.
It's a very clean cut. There's no blood.
Not a cat this time, but a decapitated pigeon. And even this is kept as evidence, in case it yields a clue.
There's not a mark on the animal, it's just got its head chopped off. They'll have to go to a vet before we know, but that does look like a human's done that.
And a few days later, another call with more relevance to their hunt.
We've had a report of a cat found beheaded.
And they're not surprised the call is to Brighton.
It's somebody who's probably travelling for work or another reason who happens to be killing cats where he finds them.
They stop first at a vet's surgery where the cat's body is being kept.
She's been decapitated.
Very, very similar to the others, which leads us to believe that it's the same person.
Hello.
And then they meet the cat's owner, who shows them the location where the body was found, which they've marked with flowers.
The vet's phoned me up and said, I'm really sorry, but your cat's dead, and worse than that, someone's cut her head off. Cat was beautiful, tortoiseshell, 10 years old.
And he's not surprised this has happened away from London.
He's under a lot of heat, isn't he? A lot of people are looking at him in London now. He's probably feeling a bit under pressure.
Boudica picks up a bone fragment and searches for any evidence, and then collects the body from the vet's surgery to drive back to London.
Sorry, I'm a bit upset. I always get upset. It'll go to the RSPCA, and they will either hold it or they will post-mortem it.
The RSPCA says it's working closely with the police to investigate these reports, and the Met is in close contact with this couple. While we were filming, a detective sergeant was given a phone update.
I've just come out of a meeting at TfL. They're going to do some more mapping for me around bus routes and tram routes and train routes.
The Met says its investigation continues. It can't rule out the cats are being killed accidentally, but it has been confirmed that a sharp-edged implement is being used after death to mutilate the cats. Gareth Furby, BBC London News.
This current event relates to social structures in HEPEX because the killings of cats and their symbolism of women, and how Snarl, the RSPCA, and the MET police are trying to get people to spread the word about the killer and to keep the family's loved pets inside the house. My reflective question is, do you think that the Croydon cat killer is murdering animals because of women? Or think another reason why?